What is zero DTE and what does it mean to you? Well, that's what's coming up on today's edition of Before the Bell. Zero DTE. This is, of course, a term that's mostly unfamiliar for most investors, but what it means is 0 days to expiration. It's the topic of our daily commentary today on the website at realinvestmentadvice.com. Make sure you subscribe for a free daily pre-market email. But these 0 days to expiration options have a big influence on the markets as they've now become a large part of the options trading in markets. And these are speculators that are buying options on stocks with less than 1 day to maturity. So they're basically betting on a market move. Well, this also creates movement in the underlying stocks as the option writers or sellers have to buy or sell securities according to the options being bought or sold. And this is primarily in a lot of areas of stocks that have been beaten down dramatically over the last year. Marathon Digital, a good example of this, was a stock that was trading at just $2 a share just a few weeks ago, now almost $10 a share. Big move here over the last few days. A lot of this has to do with a lot of the speculative dollars coming into the market, short covering, as well as the 0 day to expiration options that are moving markets short term, creating this volatility. But something just to pay attention to understand that that's what's happening, and that's why we're seeing a lot of volatility in markets, and particularly in a lot of these stocks that are much lower in price. But overall, yesterday, the market did rally above and stay above the 200-day moving average. We did come off just a bit yesterday afternoon and tested that 200-day moving average. This morning, futures are pointing higher. So if the market can come off this 200-day moving average, we had a break above it, a successful test yesterday. So again, the market's holding that 200-day moving average. If we can rally today and confirm that retest of the 200-day moving average, that is kind of a bullish sign here, suggesting that prices are going to continue to try to move up. Now, this is a very minor test. Of course, it could fail here in the next couple of days. So again, just be a little bit cautious. But again, as we've talked about previously, our MACD buy signal still intact right now, suggesting at least in the short term higher prices. We're also getting the 20-day moving average about to cross above the 100-day moving average. That's also bullish. So we're continuing to get kind of more and more bullish developments as we've talked about here recently. We've got higher bottoms coming in. We have this declining downtrend that's compressing prices right now. That's giving this more of this consolidation move. A break above this consolidation or below it will lead to a more exacerbated move in the market short term. But again, with the moving averages here now providing a good bit of support, we're having these crossovers of moving average. The 50-day moving average is approaching the 200-day moving average, that technical golden cross. If markets hold in here, that'll occur in the next month or so. So again, while there's a lot of bearish sentiment out there in the market, technically there is an improvement in the bullish technical setup of the market as well, suggesting that October could have been the low of the market. We don't know that yet, but it's at least something worth considering and paying attention to in your portfolio. I'm Lance Roberts, and that's what you need to know before the bell.